Have you ever wondered what truly makes someone miss you? It's not just about time apart. There are specific factors that can intensify their desire to be with you and make them think of you more often. In today's video, we'll explore these powerful signs and connect them to Stoic principles to help you understand how presence can be used strategically to strengthen their emotional bond with you. We'll examine the psychology of attachment and memory, revealing how Stoic ideas about self-control and emotional balance can give you an edge in making her miss you even more. Whether you've recently ended a relationship or are experiencing distance with someone close, this video will provide practical advice and deep analysis. If you're new to the channel and want more content on relationships and Stoic wisdom, don't forget to subscribe and join our community. Your journey toward deeper connections starts now. Let's begin with the first sign. She feels invisible amid the daily routine. We often don't value the attention we receive until it's gone, and that's when we realize its true importance. When a woman suddenly feels ignored, it can spark an intense sense of loss and longing for the person who used to make her feel seen. This feeling of invisibility can manifest in various ways. Perhaps she achieves a success and realizes there is no one to share it with like she used to with you, or maybe she faces a tough day and misses how you could sense her mood and offer support without words. From a Stoic perspective, this highlights the importance of being present and attentive in our relationships. The Stoics taught us to value what we can control and to be fully immersed in the present moment. When you were with her, you gave her your complete attention, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. This kind of presence is rare in today's fast-paced world, where distractions are constant and genuine connection seems increasingly elusive. Making her miss you involves cultivating that same Stoic presence in your absence. As she recalls how attentive you used to be to her needs, she recognized the deep connection that's now missing. It's not about playing hard to get or manipulating her emotions, but about truly understanding the value of your presence and what it meant to her. Consider the Stoic principle of appreciating what you have while you have it, without clinging when it's gone. Realizing that your attention isn't something just anyone can offer, she began to notice how much she took it for granted. This is where your absence gains power. By stepping back, you give her space to reflect on how her life feels without your attentive presence. Imagine a scenario where she comes home after an exhausting day. In the past, you would have noticed the tension in her shoulders and, without words, known how to comfort her, whether with a warm hug, listening, or sharing a quiet night together. Now, she'll sit alone with those feelings and realizes how much she misses the way you used to care for her. In a world where genuine attention is increasingly rare, the memory of someone who truly saw her can be incredibly powerful. This serves as a poignant reminder of our deep need to be recognized and understood, and how exceptional it is to find someone who fulfills that need. So embrace the Stoic wisdom of being irreplaceable through authentic, attentive presence when you're with her, and let your absence communicate what words cannot when you're not. In this way, she'll feel the strength of your presence even when you're not around, making her miss you even more deeply. The second factor to address is disruptions in daily routines. We are creatures of habit, and our routines provide stability and comfort, often intertwined with the presence of those who matter to us. When someone stops being part of our daily life, these routines are disrupted, creating a void that's hard to ignore. From a Stoic perspective, these interruptions are powerful reminders of life's impermanence and constant change. They make us aware of how deeply our lives are connected to others, and how their absence can cause an emotional balance through our daily activities. Imagine this. She wakes up in the morning and doesn't find your good morning message, though it was a small gesture. It was meaningful to her day, bringing a smile. Or maybe she comes home from work expecting to share dinner with you, but instead finds the house empty and silent. These moments, though seemingly minor, are powerful reminders of your absence. They break the rhythm of her routine, and with each interruption, the feeling of longing and nostalgia deepens. The key to making her miss you doesn't lie in games or manipulation, but in understanding the true value of your presence. You can't control whether she misses you or not, but you can be the kind of person whose absence is felt. To achieve this, it's essential to be significant and present when you're around. Engage in authentic conversations, create memorable experiences, and contribute positively to her life. When you add value and happiness to someone's life, your absence inevitably leaves a void. For example, instead of sending generic messages, make them more personal and thoughtful. Share something from your day, ask about hers, or mention a shared memory. These small acts of connection become part of her daily routines, something she looks forward to and will miss when it's gone. If you used to walk together after work or watch her favorite show every Thursday night, these shared experiences become deeply embedded in her life. When you're no longer there, those routines are disrupted, and your absence becomes a constant reminder of what she's lost. In short, by being genuinely present and adding value to her life, you create a space that only you can fill. When you step away, the disruption of those routines will make her realize how important you were in her daily life. The Stoic lesson here is to focus on being the best version of yourself and bringing positivity to others' lives. By doing so, your absence will be felt naturally. She'll miss you not through manipulation, but because of the genuine connection and comfort you provided. The third factor is the sting of loneliness. Loneliness is a powerful emotion that can create a deep void in someone's heart. For a woman, this feeling can be even more intense when she recalls moments when she felt truly connected with someone special, like you. In those moments of loneliness, her mind will naturally turn to those who made her feel understood and valued. This emotional space becomes fertile ground for longing, fueling memories of the companionship you shared. In Stoicism, understanding loneliness can be a tool for both personal growth and strengthening relationships. The Stoics teach us to observe our emotions without being overwhelmed by them, allowing us to see loneliness not just as negative, but as a reminder of the meaningful connections we've had. When she feels lonely, whether in the quiet of her room lost in a crowd or surrounded by friends with whom she doesn't deeply connect, those are the moments when she realizes the unique place you held in her life. To make her miss you more, it's essential to focus on the quality of your interactions beyond just being present. Following Stoic teachings, presence isn't just about being physically close, but also about being emotionally available and understanding. When you were with her, if you truly listened, shared your thoughts, created moments of genuine connection, those are the memories that will surface when she's alone, shared laughter over inside jokes, quiet silences where words weren't needed, and the feeling of being fully seen and accepted stand out most. Think of those times when you shared a quiet evening, talking about dreams and fears under the stars, or when you gave her space to express her frustrations without judgment. These are the moments when you weren't just physically present, but emotionally as well, offering her a sense of security and understanding. When she finds herself alone, it's then that she longingly recalls that sense of comfort and belonging. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of understanding the transient nature of life's experiences. By applying this principle, you allow her to experience the natural flow of her emotions, without constantly reminding her of your presence. Instead, it's about creating deep, sincere memories that endure moments she naturally misses when you're gone. Keep in mind that loneliness can lead her to idealize past relationships, focusing on the good times and forgetting the bad. This idealization can intensify her desire to have you near. However, as a Stoic, your goal isn't to manipulate her feelings, but to offer genuine moments of connection. When you let go of the need to constantly be on her mind and focus on being authentic and present, she'll miss your true self. This is the power of emotional connection and the key to making someone genuinely miss you by being the person whose absence leaves a void no one else can fill. 4. She compares others to you. It's natural for people to make comparisons, especially in relationships. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of this tendency without letting it control us, but rather understanding its roots. When a woman interacts with other men, whether in a social or romantic context, she might find herself unconsciously comparing them to the standard you set. This isn't a trivial detail, but a reflection of the meaningful connection you shared and the impact you had on her life. From a Stoic perspective, this comparison can be seen as a form of attachment. Stoic philosophy encourages us to recognize these attachments and reflect on what they mean. When she compares you to others, she might recall your sense of humor, your attentiveness, your intelligence, or even those small, unique details that made you special to her. When she realizes another person lacks those qualities, it highlights the unique bond you shared. It's not about putting you on a pedestal or belittling others, but recognizing the special traits you brought to her life. Stoicism reminds us that each person is unique. And while another man might excel in certain areas, he can't replicate the full experience of being with you. For example, if she's on a date and they discuss a shared interest, she might think, he's nice, but he doesn't make me laugh like you did, or he's successful, but he doesn't understand me like you did. These thoughts indicate the deep impression you left on her. Your qualities continue to resonate with her, even in your absence. How can you use this Stoic understanding to make her miss you? First, focus on being authentic, living according to your values, and staying true to yourself. By doing so, you naturally set a standard against which others will be compared. Embrace your unique qualities without feeling the need to prove anything. By acting with integrity and maintaining a strong sense of who you are, you leave a lasting impression. Additionally, practice Stoic detachment. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care, but that you don't emotionally depend on her feelings. By being independent and self-sufficient, you demonstrate confidence and show that your happiness isn't tied to her actions. This creates a powerful dynamic where she might start to notice the stability and strength you've brought to her life. In essence, when a woman compares you to others, it's a testament to the unique bond you shared. By embodying Stoic principles like authenticity, self-control, and understanding, you not only leave a lasting impression, but also create a space where she naturally misses the special connection you had. Remember, the goal isn't to make her miss you through manipulation, but to let your true self shine so brightly that she can help but feel the absence of your presence. If this message resonates with you, please show your support by liking this video and leaving a comment with the phrase, "Let them feel the absence of my presence." Your engagement helps us spread these Stoic principles to others who might also benefit from them. Now, let's continue. Number 5. She faces emotional struggles when life presents challenges. It's natural to seek comfort in the familiar, especially from those who have been a source of strength and stability. For a woman going through tough times, your absence can become notably evident, making her realize how much she misses you. In those moments of difficulty, she might recall how you were always there to listen without judgment, how you offered thoughtful advice based on wisdom, or how your mere presence brought a calming effect that made everything seem more bearable. The contrast between facing these challenges alone and remembering the times you were there to support her can deepen her sense of your absence. From a Stoic perspective, the Stoics teach that we cannot control external circumstances, but we can control how we respond to them similarly in relationships. While you can't control how she feels or the challenges she faces, you can influence the memories she associates with you. By consistently being a source of emotional stability and understanding during the relationship, you create a solid foundation she'll miss when times get tough. It's not just about being present to solve problems. Anyone can do that, but about being that unique source of emotional balance and perspective. Someone whose presence alone brings calm. Think about this. If you could make her laugh even in her darkest moments, or if you were the one who could shift her perspective with just a few words, those are qualities that will be especially valued in your absence. When she faces emotional struggles, she might long for those moments of lightness or the clear perspective you offered. The Stoics remind us to cultivate virtues not just for our own benefit, but for others as well. By being that source of emotional support, you become invaluable in a way that goes beyond the superficial. How can you apply this understanding to make her miss you? It's about being mindful of the emotional impact you have on others. Cultivate genuine empathy and understanding that make your presence feel like a safe haven. Be someone who listens actively, offers wisdom without judgment, and brings a sense of peace and tranquility. When you consistently demonstrate these qualities, you leave an indelible mark on her heart. When you're no longer there, the contrast between your comforting presence and the void it leaves will be noticeable. Tough times often lead us to reflect on our relationships and the people who have stood by us. This kind of reflection can deepen her appreciation for the emotional support you once provided, making her miss you even more. Recognizing this aspect of human psychology and applying Stoic principles can help you understand the crucial role of emotional support in relationships. The connections we build in good times become even more valuable during challenges, leaving lasting imprints on our hearts and minds. By embodying qualities of emotional stability and support, you become someone she misses when you're not around. The goal isn't to reinforce the eternal wisdom of Stoic philosophy, but to live by its principles. Number 6. Observing happy couples. Seeing happy couples together can evoke a mix of emotions, especially for someone who recently lost a connection. From the Stoic philosophy perspective, this feeling of longing and nostalgia isn't a random event, but a sign of something deeper, a reminder of what we value and shared. When a woman sees other couples enjoying each other's company, it can bring vivid memories of the moments she shared with you, intensifying her sense of missing you. Imagine her sitting alone in a cafe, watching a couple laugh at a joke. This sight might remind her of the laughter and joyful conversations she had with you. Or perhaps she sees a couple walking hand in hand in the park, and this act of unity might evoke memories of the comfort and security she felt with you. These encounters are often unexpected and can make her acutely aware of how much she misses those moments of connection. From a Stoic perspective, these reflections can be valuable. They remind us of what we appreciate and teach us the importance of meaningful relationships. Instead of sinking into regret, we can use this awareness to grow and improve. If you want her to miss you, consider embodying Stoic ideals like self-control, independence, and inner strength. Rather than constantly seeking her attention or trying to rekindle old flames, prioritize becoming the best version of yourself. This doesn't mean becoming distant or cold, but being mindful of your actions and emotions when she sees you. Living fully, pursuing your passions, staying calm under pressure, and respecting your own space might make her start to miss the stability and confidence you brought to her life. You can also make her miss you by valuing shared memories without being tied to them. A Stoic understands that change is natural. While it's good to recall the past fondly, it's more important to focus on the present and what you can control, showing that you're at peace with yourself and value your own happiness. This can create a sense of intrigue and admiration, making her miss what she had and now lacks. In conclusion, observing happy couples can be a potent trigger for a woman to recall the good times with you. By adopting Stoic principles, you can subtly encourage her to reflect on what she's missing, not by chasing her, but by staying steadfast on your own path. This calm and serene attitude often proves more convincing than any grand gesture, leaving her questioning the unique bond you shared and why it faded. Number 7. She attends social events alone. Going to social events alone can highlight the contrast between memories of shared moments and the reality of being solitary. When she attends gatherings that you once enjoyed together, your absence isn't just noticed, it's deeply felt. In these moments, she may begin to realize how much she misses you and how you enhance those experiences. From a Stoic viewpoint, absence makes the heart truly appreciate what it once had, as it allows one to value what's lost. Attending social events alone, whether casual get-togethers with friends or more formal celebrations, makes her acutely aware of the void left by your absence. This isn't just about having company at the event, but about the specific qualities you brought to her social experiences. For example, think about how you used to bring a lively energy to conversations, making even the dullest events enjoyable. Or perhaps you offered a reassuring presence that helped her feel more at ease, especially if she struggled with social anxiety. She might miss the comfort and security that came from having you nearby. From a Stoic perspective, what she misses isn't just your physical presence, but also the emotional support and understanding that come from having someone who knows her deeply. The Stoics teach us to deeply value these connections, as they are rare and should be appreciated. When she attends social events alone, she may begin to notice that it's not just about having company, but missing the specific ways you made her feel understood and supported. To make her miss you more, focus on your own growth and personal development. The Stoics would advise maintaining composure and concentrating on what you can control, your own actions and character. By becoming the best version of yourself, you become someone truly missed when you don't seek her validation or pursue her. You project a quiet confidence she might desire. Additionally, you can subtly remind her of the positive qualities you brought to those social experiences, such as posting a photo of yourself enjoying a similar event or sharing a funny memory. The goal isn't to manipulate, but to stay true to yourself and let her see what she's missing. By adopting a Stoic mindset and focusing on your own growth, maintaining your composure, and valuing meaningful connections, you create an environment where she naturally starts to miss the unique presence you brought to her life. It's about letting go of what you can control and focusing on being someone worth missing. Number 8. She learns of your success. When a woman hears about your achievements from afar, it often triggers a deep emotional response. This reaction isn't just about envy or regret, but about the memories and experiences that once united you, according to Stoic principles. We must understand that each person has their own path, and that our achievements are part of our journey, not theirs. However, your success can remind her of the times when she was closely connected to your life, sharing dreams, goals, and victories. Imagine you recently got a promotion at work or achieved a significant personal goal. Upon hearing this, she might recall memories of when you shared your aspirations and triumphs with her. She might remember passionate late night conversations about your goals, or the moments she stood by you celebrating your successes, big and small. Realizing she's no longer part of these meaningful moments can awaken a deep sense of longing and nostalgia. From a Stoic perspective, always focus on what you can control: your actions, your growth, and your mindset. While you can't control how someone feels about your success, you can influence how you present yourself and your achievements. If you want her to miss you and recognize what's missing, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Show growth not just in your career or personal achievements, but also in resilience and wisdom. For example, you could share your successes through social media or with mutual friends, not to boast, but to illustrate your ongoing development. This approach isn't about showing off, but about demonstrating your journey of personal growth and resilience. When she sees you thriving and evolving, she may realize what she's lost. The key is to show that you're moving forward, growing, and achieving without seeking her validation. The Stoic idea of amor fati, or loving one's own fate, teaches us to accept every experience, good or bad, as necessary for our growth and to focus on our own path. As you continue your journey of personal growth and success, remember that your progress can be a subtle yet profound reminder to her of what she is missing. This understanding can make your absence more evident during such events.